can't dribble like me. No, bitch can't dribble like this. Cut out a chain, I'm flying. Get out the drink and I'm swinging. Ain't that they saying he famous? Hop out the house, stay dangerous. Nah, I got it on this thing.
All right, what's up, y'all? We back with another episode of the Lee Wolfe Show. I am your host, Michael Wolfe. Today, we are inside the Peso Design Studios, and we got a super special guest, bro. Man, I want to add another Wolf to the pack, bro.
Yep.
What's going on with you, bro?
Man, chilling, bro. I'm glad I'm on here, dog.
First, let's back up. Introduce yourself to the people who don't know. It's your first time on the show.
Yeah, so, man, I go by Peso or Zoe. I screen print, creative, direct, graphic design, DJ, you know, just an overall creator, bro. I'm just, man, enjoying the process of this shit.
For sure. Produce excellence, stay original.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you, and where did that come from?
So, man, that started actually when I was in college. I got that from my coach in college. He used to, man, preach this to us every day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, do the best you can.
Yeah.
And continue to be yourself, because you bring, you know, the most light to the world.
For sure.
When you being yourself. So that's what I wrote it on my mirror. Mm-hmm. And when I was starting a brand, I was just, you know, when you start something up, bro, you in your phone, you know, you searching for inspiration, however you can get it. And I came across this picture that I just, man, took in the mirror, and I seen it, bro. It's like a light went off. Like, and they weren't in order, like on the mirror or whatever, but it's just me brainstorming, and then it's like as soon as I saw that, the song Peso came on from A$AP Rocky.
I was going to ask you about that.
And I was like, bruh, that's a sign. I can't even walk away from that. So,
for sure. Because that album, bro, Long Live A$AP, bro, that album is nostalgic, you know what I'm saying, and legendary as hell, bro. So I think he came later. What year did you graduate high school?
2011.
I graduated in 12. So that album came out like once we kind of were like coming into ourselves.
Yep.
But it still influenced the fuck out of us because he just was on some different shit at that time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure he introduced us to, or introduced people in general to brands we had never heard of until then. You know what I'm saying?
Jeremy Scott, like all that, bro. He was on it. Like that high fashion stuff. Like back then, I feel like, man, my fashion sense was, man, Memphis, bro. Like, J's, 501s, Jabos, like all of that stuff. And I think then is when my eyes opened up. That's when I started hearing about like all these like different websites and stuff you could go through rather than, I stopped shopping at the mall. Yeah. Like that's when it started for me. Yeah. So since then, bro, I feel like it's just been the knowledge and like the thrill of the chase. For sure. Trying to figure out, you know, what's next or what's different. And that's, man, how it's been.
For sure.
Yeah.
Man, I don't want to skate over, you know what I'm saying, you brought up your coach. I literally was thinking today, bro, about how much sports influence the way we think, you know what I'm saying? It's, especially for a young man, it's so important for us to have like those father figure coaches and shit like that. So what I was thinking about today was how peaceful it is to be shooting in the gym by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like how many, all of the work, all the hours of practice that people don't really see, you know what I'm saying? But like, bro, it affects the fuck out of how you perform in the world, not even in the game, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, and the reason why I thought about that was, I was like, man, when you really working on something, it's just going to be you most of the time.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
When you working on your game, it's just you in the gym. You know what I'm saying? When you working on your business, it's just you on that laptop. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? I was like, damn, like this, I'm glad I can pull those memories and those feelings and those lessons from playing sports.
And so that's a good point, because when so it started off as like produce excellence, stay original, but it that was like the moniker I was going by. So it used to be on all my early pieces. You could find those words and that throughout. But I kind of went away from it and just started putting my logo, because I feel like after so many pieces, I kind of stamped what it meant. And it's like, if you know, you know, and then if you don't, you'll find out. But to me, it transformed to progression, evolution, staying original. Because I kind of related to sports and how you be in the gym, the hours that people don't see, all of that stuff. So those early sports traits that was instilled in me it shaped a lot of how I think, how I approach stuff. So that's currently where it's at as far as what the meaning of peso is.
For sure.
Yeah.
Do you remember the exact moment you decided to choose go create Peso the brand?
Yeah. It was 2018. I had just moved back to Memphis like a few months prior to starting the brand. But when I moved back, I was selling vintage. That's kind of how I was making my money. Mm-hmm. Like when I was in South Carolina playing ball, outside of that, I would customize people clothes on campus, or I started doing a little hustle where they had this lost and found thing, and I went to PWI.
Okay.
So you go in lost and found, bro, you find a Polo, you find might have found Coach, Gucci, all this stuff. So I used to just go in the lost and found. It's like after I think 2 weeks, if it's not claimed, they put it up for grabs. So I used to just take it, and I will go to little stores around Columbia, South Carolina, Plato's Closet, little mom and pop on spots, all this stuff that do buy, sell, trade. And I was just, flipping it. So I was like, damn, I could, start thrifting stuff and, reselling it. So I started a website with that, and it did okay.
Yeah.
But I remember having a conversation, and I don't even know if my little sister remembers. She was so young. But I was in the room trying to, figure out, okay, how I'm going to customize these jeans or how I'm going to customize this jacket. And I was doing a lot of hand painting stuff. And she just said out of the blue, you designed it.
Yeah.
And at that moment, it clicked. It's like, all right, boom, I'm done with the vintage. Because I'm selling other people ideas. So I was like, man, every time I get a piece, I'm looking at it like I would change X, Y, and Z. I would make it this color or cut the sleeves off or, stuff like that.
What you was doing was what you would have done had you created it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then I was like, man, I would just take a year and learn everything I can and start the brand behind it. And I did that, literally took a year, basically put myself through school, YouTube University, and learned all that, learned Photoshop, learned all these programs you need, how to take photos for websites, how to edit out the background before we had the AI and all that shit working. So yeah, it was that moment.
For sure.
Yeah.
Who taught you fashion? Do you remember where, you keep bringing up the light bulb going off. Do you remember when the light bulb went off? They're damn, I like getting dressed. I like the process of making myself look fresh.
My uncles and my older cousins,
for sure.
They was, bruh, they just was the coolest niggas in the neighborhood to me.
Yeah.
Facts. I used to just pull up to my auntie crib, or my uncles would pull up to my grandma's house and everybody be out on the porch or something. You would be out playing in the yard and you look up and these niggas just on the porch kicking it, fresh as hell. Always had on some fresh breeks, or whatever shoe was popping at the time, they had it. Tracksuit matching, no shirt on under the jacket with the gold chain. It was just that. And I was like, bro, when I get some type of money or I'm able to I ain't got to ask my mama, can I buy this or can I buy... I'm finna start dressing how them niggas dress.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of that stayed with me, and then I started kind of evolving it with going back to the ASAP Rocky shit. That's the first time I heard a nigga say something about Margielas, or that I heard it and paid attention.
For sure.
So then I started diving into Margiela. Niggas came out with the tabbies in the 90s and all that type of stuff, and I was just like, bro, that's hard. I would want to mix both of those worlds together, and that's where my fashion sense come from.
Bro, I remember my first time, two memories that I have that come back to me randomly sometimes. I remember the first time I saw Saucony's, and my cousin had a pair from maybe the 90s or something, and at that time Saucony's wasn't even in the store no more. You know what I'm saying? They were discontinued, and then 2000 and what was that, 15, 16, they first started making the comeback and shit. I was like, damn, bro.
Or you had to be in DC to grab them,
And I remember, I was like, damn, I remember seeing these when I was fucking 8, 9, 10 years old, bro.
Yep.
And then I remember the day my cousin who got me into clothes and shoes and shit, my cousin Kadron, I remember he's 7 years older than me, 5 or 7 years older than me. I remember the day he got his 17s and had to peel the sticker off the back of those joints. You know what I'm saying?
And they was in the suitcase.
Yes,
they was hard.
And I remember he was the coolest nigga in the world to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, them roots of being I don't want to say a real sneakerhead as if kids today ain't real sneakerheads, but it's it was just different back then.
Bro, you had to hunt.
It was
It
different.
wasn't no internet.
It was different, bro.
And I remember the first time I discovered the forum sites like Nike Talk and like all of these.
23 is back.
Oh my God, bro. I was on them joints like tough.
Yeah.
And just, bro, waiting on their release days. Then you figuring out where they finna release it.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go line up for them. Like, you had to really want it.
I remember I had a cousin who was in the Navy,
Mm-hmm.
and he was overseas in Japan or somewhere in Asia, I think. And he had he was the only one that I knew that had the yellow and white. They were either Jordan 18s or it was when the yellow 5s first dropped. It was a yellow colorway that was like exclusive to
Tokyo
Japan.
joints?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And he could only get them over there. They wasn't in the States, you know what I'm saying? Or they were super
Yellow
rare in the
suede
States.
joints. Yeah, I remember them.
And so, bro, like just all that nostalgia. But like you said, like it wasn't the internet, so I couldn't hit somebody up and get them. You had to be physically there where they dropped to get them.
Or you had to be in a circle of people that was copping.
Yeah.
Where it's like, all right, boom, the Tokyo joints, super rare. So it's like if somebody had them, bro, I got to be ready to put up 2-3 pair of shoes.
Yeah.
To make that trade off. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of the times I like the internet age because of how accessible it does make everything. But a part of me wishes that we go back to that time period. Even just the smallest stuff of like being on the internet, bro. Like before it was on your phone. You had to actually sit down at a computer and carve out time to be on the internet. And it's like when your attention span goes away for that shit, you get off.
Yeah.
Like you back to regular life. But now it's just all intermingled.
All the time.
So it's positives and negatives, but I miss that era of like you gotta be in it to go get it. You knew. Like you could go to a function and see who is serious about the fashion. Yeah.
What I like about it is I like the educational piece on it because as I got older, there was still like I thought I knew everything about Jordans, bro. Like it wasn't nothing you could tell me about Jordans. Like I felt like I knew everything, or at least I was extremely educated on it. But once YouTube started getting popping and shit, it was like all these like the Flight Pack 23s. Like I never knew that existed until YouTube came out. You know what I'm saying? Like just how extensive the niggas PE game is. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like, bro, there are shoes that you've never seen before.
At all.
You know what I'm saying?
At all.
And so it was just like, it's crazy. I like that. I like that we get to share all of the shit that whatever our region of the world is, we can show like what came out over here, what didn't come out in France or wherever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So I like that, but I don't like the 3X, the retail, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't like it's exploitation. That's what it is, you know what I'm saying?
When resale culture became a thing, bro, I was like, it's cooked. Like I knew it. Like and I started to hold on to like, bro, I got stuff in my mama crib that I know is in the attic, and if I open the box, them shit's gonna crumple. Yeah. But it's just the fact that I know I got them. Yeah. And a lot of shoes and stuff.
That's
like,
real sneakerhead shit, though.
Bro, real talk. And I can't let them go. It's like one day I'm going to go and either get them restored or be able to, like, I don't know if you ever seen a pair of 85 ones in person. Like, seeing somebody bring them junks out is crazy, bro. Or, like, you go and see an original pair of 88 threes. It's like, bro, you have a piece of history. Yeah. And, like, the leather is different, all of that shit. So, I miss the era of, like, you have to actually be there and be in it.
For sure.
And I think at some point it's gonna come back like everything else do. I think resale culture made a lot of people money, provided a lot of opportunity. It birthed a lot of things. Yeah. But I think it's gonna dwindle back down, kind of how like, man, everybody hunt for vinyls again. Like it's at one point, bro, when the iPod first dropped, you wasn't nobody thinking about no vinyls.
For sure.
And if you held on to them 20, 30 years later, now you up. Yeah. So I think it's going to be a situation like that where people looking for that original stuff, and if you got it, it's going to count.
I ain't going to lie. Speaking of iPod, I will pay for an iPod brick right now. I want one of them hoes.
I like I said, I miss that era, bro, of like when shit was separate. Like you got your phone, and it's convenient. For sure. Convenience is the thing that sells everything. For sure. But it was a moment, bro, like where when I first got an iPod, me and my cousins used to trade iPods. Yeah. Like, bro, let me get your iPod for a week. All the music you got, I'm going to listen to it, and then I'm going to put some more shit on it. For sure. Like, we was doing that. Yeah. The era of LimeWire, like, you know, getting the illegal download. And, bro, but you had heat, though. For sure. So I missed that era, for sure.
So let's go back to your first design, like Peso Design. Do you remember what that was?
I do. It was a t-shirt. It was it had Bobby and Whitney on there, and I had their eyes blacked out. And it was a collection. It was supposed to be a collection. I was gonna do like Coretta and Martin and like just all the famous black couples.
Pop culture shit.
And it had a little thing on the back. It was the Black Love collection or whatever. And that was just my first idea. And like I took it to the first shop in Memphis that I found out made shirts, like just Googling.
Yeah.
And asked them like, yo, can y'all make this?
Yeah.
And they was like, we can do it, but it would be like sublimation. And if you do sublimation, it's gonna be on a trash material t-shirt, like thin as hell.
Yeah.
But niggas was buying it. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. But I didn't feel good about it.
Yeah.
I felt good that it was selling and that people was rocking with it.
Because of the material?
The material, it wasn't sitting well with me. So I was like, I took that shit off the website and was like, man, I appreciate everybody that, you know, purchased or whatever. People were still tagging me and stuff. But I just didn't feel good about it. And people, I saw somebody probably about 2 weeks ago that still had that shirt.
Yeah.
Like it held up or whatever. The image faded because it's sublimation and all that. But it just like people held on to it. So I don't forget any designs that I've done at all. It's just at the time, my ideas, the resources wasn't caught up to my ideas.
Facts.
And now I think I'm at a point where everything is starting to meet. Like the preparation is meeting the opportunity and, you know, shit like this. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do remember that first one. And it was a special one to me, but it didn't feel the best.
I feel
you know
that.
what I'm saying?
But speaking of your first design, I got some merch that I want to show you. And I want to bring you back to what you think about it. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Good.
But yeah, so I think this is the first piece that I ever bought from you. And I just wanted to like take me back to this time, bro.
At the Collective, that was my first pop-up ever.
If y'all can see this.
Bro, that is so I don't even have that no more.
But yeah, this is the first Peso piece that I ever bought. What year was that?
That was 2018. That was 2018.
So what? Take me through this piece, bro. Like how you came up with this.
So that piece
and the whole pop-up experience and shit too.
Yeah, that piece was the first piece that I ever did that was like full embroidery or whatever. And I just wanted to do. At first, I was doing embroidery on just hats.
Yeah.
And the hat that same night, it was the one with the M on it, and it was white with the green brim, and it had the Grizzlies logo on the side. That hat is one that I took into, that I sent in when I pitched to get the Grizzly shit popping off, and they was like
getting ahead of my questions.
My fault. But said all that to say that I made that as an accessory to that hat because I knew that hat was
Fire.
Was probably my favorite piece I had done up to that point.
For sure.
But that was made as an accessory because I was like, I could do a pop-up, but I want to have multiple items that people can shop from.
Yeah.
And at the time, it was like, bro, I can only do 2 items. So I need to just make some shit that's cool. And I didn't even think people was going to rock with it like that. I was just like, it goes with this hat.
Yeah.
So did that shit, and then, man, those shit sold out. Like, that was a crazy night.
So you already talked about it, but how ironic is it that one of your most famous pieces fast forward to now you got the collab with the Grizzlies? Like, how crazy is that?
Bro, it go back to the meaning behind the brand name, bro. Like, progress, evolve, stay original. Like, stay yourself. Like, keep getting better because you got to get better. Like, you can't stay the same, but don't change who you are and what you believe in if it's not detrimental to you. So I think to me, it was just a testament of like, bro, you know what you're doing. You have a plan. You just got to stick to it and see it through.
Yeah.
And man, I'd always said this shit, bro. If I wasn't making $1 off clothes, bro, I'd make them shits. Like, to the day I die, bro, I'm gonna make clothes.
For sure.
Just because it bring me joy and peace and all that. And it feel good to wake up and like before I leave the house, it was at a point where I'm like, I know at some point like niggas got tired of seeing me wearing this piece or this jacket or this hat because it was like I only had 3 or 4 at the time. But now, bro, I got a closet full of shit at the crib. Like I could wear a different Peso piece every day. Like just like samples and all that shit. So it just bring me joy, bro. Like to know it's stuff that I thought about in my brain that did not exist in the physical world, and I brought it out.
For sure.
That's art to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I don't want to get too deep into it, you know what I'm saying? But I was talking to my friends about how, of course, there's a supreme being, there's God, you know what I'm saying? But like the gift that God gave us is he made us a mini him. So we take for granted or we minimize our ability to create. Yeah. Like this building was not here. You know what I'm saying? Like these clothes was not here. Like somebody made this from nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that power and that realization that, bro, you can create something.
Because you're a creator.
For sure.
That comes from a creator.
Yeah.
Like you, even what you doing like with the podcast, like with, bro, you creating a community. You creating like a conversation. You are coming into one day, bro. It was a time period where you did not think about podcasting or anything, and you lived your life, got inspiration, got influence, and bro, you had a idea that was a thought. You brought it into the physical world.
For sure.
Bro, that's different.
Yeah.
Like, and also you got over the fear of like, I don't know how people gonna think about it. I don't know how to, start. That's the main thing that hold people back.
For sure.
The main thing is like, bro,
especially when you're an introspective person already anyway.
Yes, bro. Like you your biggest critic. So my thing is like, if I can say that I like it, because I'm the hardest on myself. Yeah. If I say I like it, I don't give a fuck what nobody else say at all.
For sure.
So I think that part is a lot of it. But what you said, bro, is like, bro, we come from, no matter what you believe in.
For sure.
All them stories come back to something, some being, someone put you here.
Same shit, different story.
Same shit, different story, bro. Really the same story. It's just a different titles.
That's the fact right there.
Yeah.
So you talked about, bro, you started from, I fucked around and found the old Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I fucked around and saw some of the old designs. I saw some of the resale pictures, you know what I'm saying, when you were still doing the thrift and resale. So you've evolved yourself, your brand, and, you know what I'm saying, Peso to today. What would you say, you know what I'm saying, or were some of your struggles early on, in the early days of trying to make it become what it is now?
Lack of community or lack of like-minded people being around you. Like, it might be, and me being completely transparent on here, it's people that I was close and cool with that we not the closest and coolest anymore. For sure. But those people at the time, bruh, helped me so much to just believe in what the fuck I was doing. Because they believed in it. Like, they saw it. And then it's not like I didn't believe in it, but it was like, damn, bruh.
That reassurance.
And I got community. Like, I am able to call a nigga like, bruh, I got this idea for this pop-up, and I want it to happen in this month, and I want this music to be played, and I want to shoot a visual for it that looked like this, and we was able to get somewhat close to it, and that just kept becoming a thing. Like, I'm working on my skills, you working on your skills, building that shit, and I think it got to a point where, like, egos and shit get in there, so I just say lack of community, bro, like, or hindrance that divides community was my biggest issue. And then with everything, it's like, I wouldn't say lack of knowledge, but you just haven't discovered all the resources that you need
for sure
to do the shit yet.
For sure.
So
you don't know what you don't know.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And the best way that you can find out what you need to know and what you need to have is when you get to the moments and you ain't got it yet. Yeah. How I was saying earlier, like, my ideas were surpassing my resources. Yeah. But if you just keep pushing through that shit, you gonna find out like, oh, it ain't a well-known spot or, well-known website or what, but these people can help me make this thing.
For sure.
Yeah.
How does it make you feel as a designer, as a creative, when you see somebody that you might not know well or somebody that you might not know at all wearing your brand, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, at what point, one, how does that make you feel? And also, at what point did you realize that, like, damn, like, this could be more than just me making shirts. Like, this could be, like, a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this could be a staple.
That shit is like it's a dopamine hit. Yeah. Like, it's like, bruh, that shit is a rush of it. I don't even, if it's energy, if it's excitement, I don't know what it is. It's just a rush. Like, I done been down, because done been living downtown for so long, but I could just be, man, running downtown or walking my dog or something, and like somebody ride by, they got the hat on. Yeah. Or, you know, like they got on a jacket that I dropped 2-3 years ago. And this has just become a piece of your everyday wardrobe or whatever. That shit is like a dopamine hit. And yeah, I think that's just the biggest part of it, bro. It be gratitude.
For sure.
Like, it's just straight gratitude.
For sure.
Yeah.
One thing that I do notice about Peso and just about, I would damn near say your personal fashion journey as well, is that like it's a lot of pop culture and 90s nostalgia and influence. What were some of your like early on influences? Like, of course, you know what I'm saying? I was just looking at one of his videos last night, Allen Iverson. Like, what were some of your early influences just as a young dude, you know what I'm saying, outside of your family and your uncles and shit like that?
Shit, AI for sure. Tupac. I think Tupac was, before I knew that it was Versace, I was like, the shirts that he's wearing are different. Like, this nigga got on a silk button up. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. And so Tupac, AI, Eazy-E. Slept on. Yeah. He a slept on pioneer in the fashion, like the Dickie suits or the damn, I can't think of the name of it. But it's another brand that like make the, you know, like the suits or whatever, like you got the button up top with the starched pants and all that.
Shit, the pull down bent brim.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
the lokes, like, bro, he was on it. Yeah. And then also, bro, like I'm influenced by women in a lot of fashion too. Like, bro, Aaliyah had that shit on lock.
Fire.
TLC. Lauryn Hill. Outkast. Like, them people are like muses to me. Missy, bro, slept on. Yeah. Like, a lot of those people really, they was just doing what they saw. For sure. And it made it cool. Like, you start seeing,
nigga, Nelly
was on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Nelly was hard, bro. Like, he was on it. So I think those type of people, and then probably when I got to that preteen stage, like 12, like about to be 13, is when I started paying attention to like 3-6. Yeah. And that culture, seeing how they influence like the dance culture in Memphis, a lot of those people like G-Nerd and Lil Buck and all them people, like they was in my auntie neighborhood, like 5 houses down. Yeah. So like I was seeing all of these people and how they dressed and the shit that they was wearing. So that whole, I think probably from when you start having freedom to go outside around like 9 or 10 to about 15, that era of like Memphis culture and the people I named outside of Memphis, those celebrities and stuff, they influenced me the most, for sure.
Bro, my heavy influence was, I got family who lives in California. They're from California. They've been in California like all my life. And I would go visit my cousin like every summer. You know what I'm saying? Like LA for a long time was my favorite city. Yeah. And so I was heavily influenced by skateboard culture.
I like that out.
Terry Kennedy and DGK and fucking Ryan Sheckler, Paul Rodriguez, all them niggas, you know what I'm saying? So like that loose fitted jeans with skate shoes.
Pro skater.
You know what I'm saying? All that, bro. Like, I just thought this shit was so dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really was doing the box tee thing before it was, you know what I'm
with
saying?
With the big shoes. The Osiris, like, bro, they was on it. Yeah. They was on it.
And so it's like, bro, I look back and like, shit, I got the hundreds tattoo. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, like that time period, bro, I forever be thankful because it's like everything comes back around. And it's kind of like we slick we don't give it credit. We don't credit it as that, but we kind of back in that skateboard, boxy, baggy era. You know what I'm saying? We leaning back more towards that.
That's a fact. Speaking of the hundreds, Bobby Hundreds, the person that started it, he was a person that influenced me to start researching. That's the first person I knew that was screen printing at his shop himself, like outside of like Virgil and all them. But I remember he did this thing where you could tweet him and he was responding. Yeah, like he was just spilling game, bro. Like it was, man, where do you go to get screens made? Or if I don't know how to burn a screen myself, what websites are there that I can, bro? He put me on, like, and it's in my old laptop. I still got screenshots of that type of shit. So, bro, it's like the culture of like what you were speaking on, that skate culture, that time period, bro. That molded so much of what's going on today.
Facts.
Like outside of myself, just in general, bro. Like,
and I don't hear very many people talking about. Of course, like, you know what I'm saying. Pharrell gives them their flowers and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying. It's like, and it might be a thing of we're so far removed from them being like our stars, low key, that people might be doing it and influenced by it and don't know that they're influenced by it. You know what I'm saying? So
I got to add one more person to who influenced style too, because what you just said made me think of them. Currency and Wiz.
Facts.
Bruh, had everybody.
Wiz the reason I got tattoos.
Bruh, had everybody in a chokehold, bruh. Like, niggas was wearing camo shorts and chucks.
Bro, you know something that pissed me off, bro? That Cabin Fever 3, I believe, came out, and nobody was excited for it. I was like, bro, do y'all not know what this is? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all like not know what this?
That was one of them eras you had to be there.
Yeah, for sure.
That was before streaming. Like, so like you had all the livemixtapes.com and
y'all
like that.
Did not bump Cabin Fever 2. Y'all don't know what's going on.
You had to be there, bro.
That shit crazy, bro. It was something else I was gonna say. Oh man, being able to go into Diamond Supply for the first time, like going to La Brea, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, I'm having a fucking nostalgia daydream right now, bruh. I just thought this shit was so cool when I was fucking 14, 15 years old, bruh. It's like, and how much this shit influenced my style. And, bruh, I was one of the first people at Whitehaven High wearing Vans. You know what I'm saying? I was the weird kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only reason I got a pass was because I was a jock, too. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, this nigga wearing, like, you know how it is, bro. It's Whitehaven. Everybody got on J's. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas in Air Force Ones. Niggas ain't wearing
Vans. Like, when the shit started getting slim,
And so it's like, I'm wearing Vans. I'm wearing Wallabies. You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing all these weird sneakers and shit that nobody heard of, but it's because I had been to the West Coast.
You got exposure.
For sure.
You got exposure outside of your area that you was brought up in. And I think that'd be a lot of why folks will start making fun of you because they don't know. Like, it's foreign to them, so it's like, this nigga fresh, but can't tell them that finna get on your ass.
Fast forward, Wiz get popping. Not everybody wearing fucking camo cargos and chucks. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's some West Coast shit that Wiz popularized. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So you blend music, fashion, and sports in a really effortless way. You know what I'm saying? Like, take us through, you know what I'm saying, like how you collide those worlds, you know what I'm saying? Because to your screen prints, like, it's fucking Andre 3000 on this shirt right here, you know what I'm saying? Like, you DJ, you're also, you know what I'm saying, a fashion creative. Like, how do all those worlds, do you think they, like, overlap?
I think because, like, so all the people that, like, we just named are all music people, but we just talked about them in a fashion way. So that automatically overlaps. And then I think with me, I've always been a person that really, really loved music. Like, I had homies and stuff like 2012, 2013 that was really making music consistently, but putting it out, but it's like, it's not like now. Like, you could put it out and it was SoundCloud and all that, but it ain't how it is now.
I don't mean to cut you off, but it's a nigga that I don't want to forget. A nigga that's really slept on but influenced my style in a way, Rocky Fresh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bruh.
Absolutely.
Like, niggas don't know, a lot of niggas don't know about him because he's not as popular as he used to be, but bruh,
he was on it at the time.
For
like,
sure.
On it, bruh. Like, Stally.
Yeah.
Like, bro, they was on it, bro. Like, so it's those people. And like I was saying, like, at this time, those people was heavily influencing some of my homies that was making music. Mm-hmm. So it was a point where I would just be in the studio, like being a fly on the wall, like just because I've been kicking it with them. And at the time, I wasn't smoking or nothing like that. They'll go smoke, and they'll be like, bro, we finna go to the studio. You trying to roll?
Yeah.
I'll be like, bet. So I'm in the studio just helping out. Like, I'm filming stuff for them. I'm taking photos for them, like just doing that type of stuff. And then it got to a point where they didn't even have to tell me to pick up the camera. I'm picking it up, telling them like, bro, go over here, the light better over. Yeah. So it's like, then I started thinking like, bro, let me direct a video shoot. Like, you ain't got to pay me. Just let me direct it or whatever. And I directed one of my homies' videos, and it's like, bro, you need to start getting into like creative director. But then at the time, I'm still playing ball in college, so that shit just...
There's only one you.
Yeah, it was to the side. So I was like, once that journey ended, or that chapter of my life closed, I was like, man, what comes the easiest is the creative and the fashion. So let me jump back into doing that. And that's kind of what started birthing these ideas. And then once I got to the point where I'm like, I don't want to produce, I don't want to make beats. I think at some point I want to get into that. Mm-hmm. But DJing was just like a thing where I'm like, bro, I love music. Yeah. Like, and I hear music differently from how other people hear it. So if I can learn this skill.
I do too, bro.
Yeah, bro. If I can learn this skill, like, I can mix fucking Angie Stone and 3 6 Mafia together and make it work. And you'd be like, what the fuck? I never thought that shit was going. I never thought I would hear that. So that became a thing. And then the brand already kind of being established as my main point of creation. Mm-hmm. It was like, bro, I can't do these DJ sets and then get up here and not wear my stuff. Mm-hmm. So it just naturally all flowed. But I think it all comes back to the stuff where if like 15-year-old me saw me now, I'd be like, I want to be like that nigga. Yeah. When I get older, I want to be him. Like, so that's what I think it was. It's just, bro, I'm fulfilling the kid in me. So all of the stuff that I thought was cool, I'm doing that shit now. Yeah.
It's and you said something that I wanted to touch on. I need to start bringing a pen and writing down talking points, because you be saying, but bro, it's been so many times I was listening to a song and I hear a drum in the background, or I hear an ad lib that most people don't hear, and they be like, how are you hearing that? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I definitely, one of the next things I want to get into is DJing, and not because it's trendy. Like, I don't really give a damn if I, DJ at a set or not. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, I want to mix music that I like. You know what I'm saying? That I hear things from. It's like, bro, it's been times where I might hear a T-Pain song that sounds just like this Nav song that I like. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like songs that people would never put together. But it's like, bro, I listen to so much music, and it's so many different people that I like. Like, bro, to this day, I've been listening to Ellie Goulding since I was 12, bro. Natasha Bedingfield since I was like 14. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, bro, I don't limit my ears. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of this shit came from my mom. Like, she would make me, like, after games and shit, we'd be riding home and shit, and she'll, like, turn a symphony on. Yep. And she'll be like, tell me what all instruments you hear. You know what I'm saying? And so, and so she'll be like, bro, like, tell me what you hear. You know what I'm saying? And tell me what all, you know what I'm saying, you think you hear.
So that's why you can hear the drums and the strings. And
so I got fashion from her in that way, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, she gave me, like, I guess, like, a guideline of fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't wear white after whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this shit. So it's like, all right, she gave me this baseline, and then I can compound on top of that. You know what I'm saying? So all this shit always comes back to, like, my mom and, like, certain shit that she instilled in me. Even, like, reading, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, with the reading levels being as low as they are today, it's like, that don't register to me because my mom always made me read fucking Jack and Annie books every summer. You know what I'm saying? And like, tell me what
I definitely was reading in the summer, bro.
Like, tell me what this story is about. I need a paper on what this, you know what I'm saying, what was in this, you know what I'm saying? I need you to tell me what a fucking metaphor is. I need you to tell me what an assembly is.
And as a kid, that shit seemed like torture.
Yeah.
Like, bro, my mama really used to be on some, like, you can't go outside and go around the corner to hoop with your friends until you read this book or read this chapter, and then give me a written report on what you got from it, what it made you feel, and why or why not would you read it again. For sure. Yeah.
What inspires your creative direction today? Like right now?
I think currently it's just simplifying shit, because I feel like we at a point, and there's no knock to anybody that's doing anything creative, but I feel like just the world itself, I feel like we are at a point where everybody's trying to be too different and do too much stuff, and we just need to simplify stuff. Like, get to the point, or like get to why you like it. Don't try to make this person like it or this person like it, or I want to only get the niche community to, you know. So I think it's a thing with me now. It's like, bro, do what you like, and then we gonna take the data and analyze who was rocking with it or not. And that's kind of how musical artists figure out they touring stuff. Like, they'll look at, all right, what city am I getting the most pings from Spotify, Apple, and that's the cities we gonna go towards. So that's how I look at it: is put this thing out. Don't worry about if it's gonna be good or not. Is it good to you? Yes or no? Put it out and analyze the data after that shit. So, and then it's also just storytelling in general, bro. I feel like that's a lost art. For sure. Kind of like with screen printing. Like, it's everything to me is an art form. And you have to do it to the best of your ability to convey that art form to other people. And the whole goal is to inspire somebody else to see why it's cool to do that. So I don't get bent out of shape when, like, bro, I done had people send me stuff like, oh, this look very similar to something. Like, bro, it's supposed to. Yeah. Like, you're supposed to inspire other people. Yeah.
So one question before we get into this, I got a blind rank game that we're going to do for you. But who are some, because you just spoke on like being inspired by other designers and shit like that, who are some brands that you personally fuck with outside of your own? It could be 1, 2, 3, whoever, you know what I'm saying, come to mind.
Stussy. I love Sean Stussy. Like, that's a person I actually want to meet one day. The era when Virgil got sued and couldn't do pirate, or he got the subpoena, or whatever it was, like court order to stop doing Pyrex from Pyrex because of the name clash. And he was transitioning into Off-White. I love Off-White in general, but that era of like, it was Pyrex and Off-White kind of still existing simultaneously was insane. All A$AP Rocky. Crazy.
You fuck with Floor? What's the name shit?
Floor.
That might not be what is exactly called. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ain't it called Floor?
The Floor.
Yeah.
No, I fuck with him tough. I like Tyler the Creator just
in general.
Yeah, bro.
He's just that nigga, bro.
Yeah, bro. He know what he doing. Yeah. Like he has figured it out.
For sure.
And he don't give a fuck.
For sure.
Like, so I love that.
I talk about Tyler all the time, bro.
Yeah, but he's one of my he's definitely a inspiration to me. When he was younger, I really couldn't get with like Cherry Bomb and all that stuff.
See, that's the thing. Like, I've been a fan of Tyler since the first drop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, I was literally just having this conversation the other day, bro, of I think a lot of people weren't ready for the transition that he made. You know what I'm saying? Or they couldn't see the transition that he made. It's like, bro, everybody who's been listening to Tyler from day one knew he could really rap.
He was playing.
Like, bro, he was a kid.
Yes.
And he just so happened to be a popular kid.
And then y'all gave him a show.
Yeah.
To, like, keep playing. Yeah. And then, like, it started getting more attention. Like, he was like, oh, y'all getting offended by this? I'm really finna play. Like, so I liked I really like the fact that he just didn't give a fuck since day one. Mm-hmm. And I like that not giving a fuck sophisticated itself and sophisticated him to the point where now he like, bro, I'm gonna just put this album out, no press run. Like, you know, it's albums that cause for that, and then there's other ones that don't. Like, it's low key like, bro, get back to the mixtape era. Just drop that shit. Like, just drop it, bro. And like, either niggas gonna fuck with it or not. Cause I remember, like, bro, the era of like How Fly with Currency and Wiz, bro, them folks ain't had no rollout. Yeah. We just saw that shit on live mixtapes or on Dat Piff and hit play. And, bro, you was just in love with that shit.
I was just talking about how it's crazy how Lil Wayne is still as big and influential as he is when half his catalog ain't even like
it's not even available
on streaming.
Bro. It's you got to go to YouTube.
Yeah, and it's like it might not be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it literally might be, like, lost on the internet. It might be lost on websites that ain't open no more. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it'll be times I be in here, like, just putting the orders up and stuff, and I was just, like, turn on the speaker and put on the dedication, too. And I still know that shit word for word, bro. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy how much influence things have on you that you don't forget. Like, I was just playing for, like, shits and giggles, bro. I was just playing... San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and I still know the fucking gun codes to that shit. Yeah, like R1, R2, L1, R2, left down, right, up, left down. Like, bro, I still know that shit. Fact. So it's like it's stuff that's engraved in your mind. That's like so.
Miss Butter Pecan Caramel, something. Bro, she hotter than or something. That.
Come on, bro. Come on. So it's like it's certain stuff where you just don't forget. Yeah, and that shit molds you into. I'm not gonna even say molds you. It pushes you into a direction of things, and then when you start paying attention to, like, oh shit, I'm in this place. Like when you start walking in a direction, you start actually looking around, like, damn, and you pay attention to what's around you. Then you start taking on these traits of your environment, and that evolves you. And that's the shit that I really try to do. So it's a lot of like. Staying rooted in these things and then coming out of that shell and like just seeing like, damn, where did I propel to this time? Yeah.
I'm kind of in that phase now with like a bunch of movies that I remember watching as a kid. Because I tell people all the time, I went from cartoons to adult movies. I never had that like Disney Channel phase. I never had that like that period that you would normally have from, let's say, 5 to maybe like 10, 11 years old. I skipped that, you know what I'm saying, because my dad didn't want to watch this shit, you know what I'm saying? So I went straight to action movies, horror movies, all that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of references that were being made at the time. Bro, I remember watching Martin's stand-up. And
with the black leather?
Yes. Yeah. And he was talking about Jeffrey Dahmer. Bro, as a kid, I didn't know who the fuck Jeffrey Dahmer was.
You grow up and be like, what the fuck?
And you like, damn, like, that's what he meant about ass being in the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? And, but yeah, bro, it's like now I be like rewatching a lot of old movies and I catch a lot of references that I didn't catch as a kid because I've just lived life. But one more question before we get into the game. If you could collaborate with one artist or athlete, dead or alive.
Ooh. Damn.
I know it's a tough one.
One artist.
So many.
Can I do an artist and an athlete?
Yeah, you do one of each.
Virgil. I count him as an artist.
For sure.
Like
definitely an artist.
Yeah, I count him as an artist.
Picasso.
So yeah, Virgil. And then athlete. Iverson.
It's gotta be.
I couldn't.
It's gotta be.
If it wasn't Iverson, it would be. It would have been Joe Jackson at University of Memphis.
That's hard. That's hard. If y'all don't know who that is, do your motherfucking Googles.
Yo, bruh, do your fucking research, bruh.
The greatest basketball game I've ever seen in my life, high school basketball game I've ever seen in my life, was White Station versus Melrose.
At Melrose?
At White Station.
At White Station.
Bruh, Chris Jones and Joe dropped 35 on each other. That's the best point guard head-to-head game I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Damn.
I've ever seen in my life in high school. And them niggas was like, when I think back to that time, bro, it was like,
it was crazy, bro.
Them niggas felt like grown men to me.
If the internet was how
Farrakhan,
it was, yeah. If it was,
come on, bro.
And that's my homeboy. Like,
yeah,
bro. If the internet was how it was now, where they getting all of these cameras to follow them,
and even as light as it was, he still got one of the best.
He was the first person out of Memphis to have a Who mixtape.
Yeah. And he won the MVP at the Vegas shit. Vegas Top 64 shit.
Yep. Bruh. Game winner.
Yeah.
Like, floating from the 3. I
Dunking
remember that,
on niggas.
Nah, he was, bruh. So, if it could be a situation like he was at U of M and got an NIL situation, and it's like, Peso, like kind of how Kith, they'll take an athlete or like a rapper or something, and they put them at the forefront for that. I would have did a University of Memphis by Peso Design Studios, and Joe would have been the.
Hey, so why were you talking about that? University of Memphis. I like what y'all doing. Don't get me wrong. I love what y'all doing. I love the jersey upgrades. I love all that. Bro, we got one of the freshest designs in all of college sports, period. Please let some of us young niggas or some of young niggas around get in there and design some shit, bro. Because, like, y'all headed in the right direction, but it ain't all the way there yet.
I don't even want the jersey design. I want to do some shit like what I'm doing with
the merch,
the Grizzlies, like, bro, the shit that's in the student store.
Y'all for sure can upgrade the merch.
You remember how, like, at one point in the 90s, Champion was designing all of the team stuff?
For sure.
It'll be on some shit like that where we bring in all of the big logos back. And, bro, I would love to get Chris Crawford, Joe, Farrakhan,
shit, Antonio Burks, bring your ass out of
Tyreek Evans, like Penny, like, bro, I want them like on some kid shit, like to be the people that, you know, head that shit and like be the models for the shit, bro, like, and I want to shoot the shit at damn near like the Coliseum.
Hey, University of Memphis, I don't know who we need to talk to, but get this shit going right now,
bro. Like, and I truly, like, bro, that's the type of stuff that I want to do, like. That's like some hometown hero shit to me. Like, bro, like when I was a kid, I used to think the coolest shit in the world was you can walk in your favorite food spot or whatever, and like the niggas that's back there, you could just walk in the kitchen and get your food and kick it with them type shit. Like, I want to be on some shit like that, bro. Like, if I'm gonna be in the city and all that, I ain't never been a person that's like, I gotta leave Memphis and bro, I can get that shit cracking right here. Yeah, but the opportunities have to be there to where,
for sure,
you know, like it's access to that to that stuff. And bro, I would love to do some shit with U of M. Love to do. I'd turn that shit up.
U of M, let's do it, bro.
Holla at me.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb here. You can tell me if I'm wrong or not, but I think I'm prepared for the right thing. Upon my research, I think your favorite Jordan is the Jordan 4.
Them hugs were hanging right there.
So
yes, sir.
So with that being said, I got a blind rank for you.
Okay, bet.
Jordan 4s, 1 through 5. First, we got the white cements.
These are 2.
2.
Yeah.
Cause 4s. Hold on.
The gray joints?
Yup.
Okay.
Damn, if I can get the damn... Here we go.
All right. Cause 4s. Is 1 through 5?
Yep.
5.
Off-white 4s.
Ooh, that was a surprise. Because I think I'm going to put these at 3.
So we got 1, 3, and 5s.
Yup.
Okay. No. 2,
3, and 5.
2, 3, and 5.
2, 3, and 5.
Bike 4s. 4. You already know what's coming.
Number 1. These just right here.
You already know what's coming.
So 1s, 3s, and 4s are my favorite Jordans. 4s might be the one.
1s,
like,
3s, and 4s.
Yeah, so like at some point in life, as far as 1s, I want to have 4, 5, 6 pairs of Chicago's, and the same with the Bread, same with the Royals.
Yeah.
And like them the ones. So like the 3s, black cements, white cements. I don't need nothing else. 4s, black cement, white cement, and it's one that wasn't on this list.
Yeah.
That a lot of people forget about. It's them Toro joints.
So I was gonna put the Toro Junks on there, but I was like, a lot of people feel like them Junks is like, a lot of people don't like the all red thing. You know what I'm saying? And
that's the reason them bike junks.
So I think the reason why so many people like the bike ones is because of the bike and the collab and all that shit. But a lot of people slept on the Toro. I got the Toros, you got the Toros. And I feel like a lot of people slept. The Raging Bull 5s are probably in my top 10, probably. So you know what I'm saying? And I think that's, then again, it's my fucking list, but I think that's controversial. Like a lot of people wouldn't put those that high. But something about that Raging Bull pack, bro, just did it for me, bro. And my favorite color is red. You know what I'm saying? So it's
and
like
people sleep on the black pair.
Yeah,
them junks was crazy. Like
the Black Cat 4s when they first came. What was that? 2008.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that broke the internet.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Literally, bro. Nah, I missed the era of like the packs. That was a crazy when the ones like you had the green junts with the Chicago with the black toes. Like, bro, that was insane.
Do you have any dark horse Jordans that you like?
Like not retro,
like
but
a Jordan 18 might fall in that category.
Bro,
Jordan
I got
19
at the crib right now. I can't wear them because it's been so long and like they originals. So quick backstory: my aunt worked at the Nike factory from the time I was like 4 until I was damn near graduating college. So from elementary all the way to college, bro, I didn't miss shit. Yeah. Like, but in high school, my cousin came to stay with us for a minute, and like he had a bunch of shoes, and when he left, he just gave them to me. Like, and we ended up wearing the same size. Like he was a 10.5, I was a 10.5. And the 20s is a shoe that I feel like a lot of people don't give a lot. Like they stop at 14. 15 and up, niggas hate that shit. Bro, the 15s is crazy.
Fire.
Like the ginger junts, the 16 ginger junts crazy. But the 20s for sure. Like I got at the crib right now, I can't wear them because if I put my foot in them, the sole gonna come off. But I got the red suede ones. I got the original white, brown, and red ones. I got the all black ones from the pack with the cement 3s. I have,
and niggas was splitting the packs.
Come on,
hey, bro, we'll go half. You get the woo, I get the woo,
and that was 300.
Yeah,
150 for each. That was 300. So like plus tax, and then I got the mustard yellow junts. The only 20s that I never had, and I'm still in search for
the baby blue
junts, bro. The UNC blues. I don't have them junts. Never had them, and that's the only ones. Every other pair of 20s, except when they started like re-releasing them, probably like what was it, like 2018. Yeah. I didn't cop none of them, but all the OG pairs I got.
So mine would probably be the 22s.
Oh, them junks was hard.
Yeah, was hard. The gray, white, and baby blue junks hard. The all red junks hard. Or am I thinking about the 21s? Nah, the 22s.
Yeah,
the junks that came with the little circle thing in the sole. Yep.
You can change out the insert.
Yeah. And them niggas swore, them niggas was selling us dreams. They swore it was gonna change how you hoop this shit.
Say it gave you more on your bird.
Yeah,
like, all that shit.
Shut the fuck up. What else? What's the junks that Billie Eilish got? Are those 17s?
Billie Eilish got the 15s.
15s.
She got the 15s.
15s. Yeah. So the 15s and probably the 19s.
The 19s.
If you've never put your foot in a pair of 19s, it's probably the most comfortable Jordan you could ever put on.
It's heavy.
Super
comfortable.
Whatever that fucking little mesh shit that they was experimenting with at the time.
And you know who I seen hoop in them for the first time, and I was like, I have to have them junts.
What?
Mellow, bro, in Denver. Gray and
white junts.
Rookie game.
Yep.
Bro had on the Air Generation. Ooh, them junts, bro. Zoom Generation 1s, bro. I remembered it. And I remember telling my mama, watching the game, I was like, I have to get them shoes.
So I had that game on DVD, bro. I watched that shit so much that it stopped working.
Damn.
So my two favorite players of all time is T-Mac and Melo. So anything Melo, I've seen it. The PEs he got, I've seen them all. You know what I'm saying? Like any game, I've seen them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Team Jordan, I will never forgive y'all for what y'all did to that nigga sneaker line, because the 1.5s is one of the greatest Jordans to ever come out, and you niggas have not come close to that since then.
I'm gonna tell you one that they almost got it. The Junts that looked like the 5s. Them Junts was hard too, like because they had the black and baby blue suede Junts.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Them Junts, bro. Them Junts crazy.
Yeah.
And also, you said T-Mac.
I said the 1.5s. Those are
the 1.5s,
5.5s.
The 5.5s.
Yep.
Yeah. So T-Mac, bro, if he was a Adidas athlete today, his shoe would go crazy. The Junts with the wood grain on the side, bro, he had it.
He was the first nigga with the no laces.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you just tighten them up on the side. Yeah, T-Mac sneaker game was crazy too. The mismatch at the All-Star game.
Crazy.
That Jaylen Brown brought back.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he had a crazy line too.
But nah, T-Mac, that's probably like he a top 5 like influence athlete to me. Like somebody I was really tuned into growing up. I really liked when he was in like his. I wish he would have spent a little more time when he was in when he was with the Rappers.
Yeah, him and
Vince together,
bro. One of the
but
biggest
he was
what
in
ifs.
the era of like niggas don't team up.
Yeah,
like so. Yeah,
one of the biggest what ifs of all time for sure. So I got a Peso blind rank.
That's crazy.
So to pray for me.
Hey, on the Pro 5 shoe. Ooh, this was an era, bro. This was the first item. This picture is off the damn website or the Twitter or some shit. But I remember this item, bro. This is the first item that ever sold out for me. Like, this colorway.
So this was when I first started to like know of you. I had known you, I hadn't met you in real life yet, but I started to know of you.
Yup. So like I was just, man, trying to figure out like my friends at the time. I was telling them, I was like, bro, I just want to figure out a piece that I could make where I could wear it every day. Like, somebody could buy this and they could buy 5 of them at one time and they'll never get tired of it.
And you was starting to rock, like you was rocking that shirt.
Rocking
like that
shit.
was like your staple at the time.
Bro, I'm talking about everywhere I went, like under a jacket. It was hidden though. Like, man, you could lay chains on top of it, all that shit.
Yeah.
And this might be number 1, bro.
That's crazy.
This is like sentimental.
Cause
like,
I got some shit on here.
I'm gonna say
go number 1 if that's what you want to do.
Man, just out the fact that it was the first one that sold out, like, and it was no rollout. I posted this shit on Instagram, bro, and it just, I remember waking up.
I need that.
I remember waking up in the middle of the night, bro. I posted on Instagram before I went to bed, bro, like, and was like, this tee is now available online. I dropped it at like 10 o'clock at night, and I woke up, bro, and the shit was gone. Like, my phone was dead when I woke up. And I plugged it up, and I thought that shit had glitched. Like, I thought the Wix app had, like, fucked up.
Yeah.
So it was like, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. When I turned my phone on, it froze.
Yeah.
So I turned it off, reset it, turned it back on. It did it again. I was like, bruh, this ain't for real.
Yeah.
Went to the app, bruh, that shit was, like, sold out, X amount of orders, and then I was like, I don't even have the shirts with me to get these orders made. Like, I ended up breaking even because of how many shirts I had to order or whatever. But it was just like crazy to see, like, damn, that shit sold out. So I'm gonna have to go number 1 on that one.
So this is one of my favorite shirts. I actually don't even have this shirt, but I actually still want this junk to this day. But I want it in black if you got it, because I'm not good with white shirts at all.
Oh,
I love that shirt, bro.
Yeah, this 2. Cause this number 2.
Yeah.
Cause this was a moment too. Because originally my homeboy at the time, bruh, everybody know him as Pistol Starter, but my homeboy Josh, bruh, I showed him this, and I was like, I want to get this shit on a billboard.
Yeah.
And I didn't want it on shirts. Like, I was like, I want to, like, I was at this place where
now that you said that, it does look like a design for a billboard.
You know what I'm saying? And I made it a poster, and at the bottom of the poster, it said, fuck tough, be cool. Mm-hmm. Like, because I just felt like at the time we had a crazy uptick in, like, shootings and shit.
Yeah.
And I was in a headspace where I wanted to make art pieces that people can buy and hang on the wall. And I sold them as posters for a minute.
Yeah.
And they was doing pretty good. And it was like right before 901 day, he had hit me. He's like, bro, I know you creative. You want to, like, only lean into doing it how you see fit, but, like, put that shit on the shirt.
Yeah.
I said, bro, okay, I'm going to do it. Put that shit on the shirt. And, bro, that shit went crazy.
Yeah.
Like, insane.
Because it seems like a simple design, but it was like when I see it, I was like, bro, why didn't nobody think of this, bro?
Bruh, it was insane.
Yeah.
And then I started seeing, like, the influence of it. Like, and I don't know if it was coincidence, but I don't remember seeing them shits on nothing in the forum before that. And the Grizz towels that year had that junk on there, and I was like, that's crazy.
Hey, so Grizz, y'all did a retroactive.
You know what I'm saying? But
y'all paying on reparations.
nah, it ain't even that. We go, you know what I'm saying? We got it right. But I do remember, like, him saying it, and I was like, bro, I don't think it's gonna do well on a shirt, and I was just completely wrong.
Yeah.
Like, it was just one of them moments where you got to put your ego and shit to the side.
For sure.
So put them jumps on the shirt, bro, and it went crazy. And then my homeboy Chris Braswell, that owns River City Records, hit me up on the gram and was like, bro, I
was
really,
just in that junk.
Yeah, I think that these shirts would do good. And we working on some shit now to get them back in there.
Shout out to River City.
In the black, shout out to River City Records, to get the black junks back in there, because he was like, these the ones that did the best.
I
like,
need
they
that
sold
black
out the
junk,
quickest.
for sure.
The white junks sold. People love them. And shout out to everybody that be rocking them junks for 901 day, even the junks that came out 2-3 years ago. Like, I really appreciate that. But we working on getting them back in there now. And yeah, bro, this is just like it's still a moment.
Yeah.
Like, every time I see somebody with it, I'm like, bro, that's insane.
Yeah.
Like, I don't be thinking that, you know what I'm saying? I know people buy it because they rock with it, but then the fact that you holding on to it.
Yeah.
Bro, it's so easy to stop wearing something.
For
or
sure.
Your style change with it, bro. People rocking with that shit. So I appreciate that. Like,
Yeah.
So they got to go number 2.
Wait, so we got 1, 2, and 3?
Nah, 1 and 2 for the for the shirt. Yeah.
All right, we only did
1 and 2.
All right, so we got the Peso jacket. And you don't do a lot of jackets.
Nah, not no more.
Yeah.
I used to.
Okay.
I used to. One, because of, like, the sourcing of it, and this was a solid jacket. Like, this is a really these joints right here.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna put these at 4, and these were a moment because that's that influence that I was talking about with, like, that West Coast shit. Like, seeing the Dickies jackets and stuff like that. I just didn't want to do it on a Dickies jacket, so it took me a long time to source those jackets.
Yeah.
And then you figure out, you know, how much you got to spend versus how much you got to charge and all that. So it just didn't line up at the time. But they are definitely on the way back for the winter, though.
For sure. This is another one of my favorite designs. Another junk that I don't have, but I think this is still on the site. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is one of my favorite Peso designs.
It's not on the site.
Okay.
But
the Betty Boop junk.
Yeah, the Betty Boop junk. So this one, the Betty Boop one is one because I was actually having a conversation with my mom and just, man, sitting in the kitchen at her crib, and we was talking, and somehow, like, Betty Boop came up because it's an old cartoon. But a lot of people don't know that Betty Boop, the cartoon character, is actually based on a black woman. And so I thought it would be cool to do that, like, paying, like, some type of homage to that, because people just don't know. And because it's like a bootleg, have her in, like, a bootleg Gucci fit. And then it was also kind of like a shot to, at the time, Gucci did that blackface shit.
Yeah.
And so I was like,
I remember that.
Man, it's just, it'd be crazy for y'all to send a cease and desist at this time.
Yeah.
Doing some shit. So it was just like, it started off as like a joke, and then I just kind of made the shit, and I was like, damn, this actually hit. I wonder if it'll go, and man, people loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna put that at, what'd I say, 4?
I don't think you ranked it.
I didn't rank it. I put the jacket at 4. I'll put this at 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the infamous Grizzly.
3.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but this is the reason for the Grizz shit now. And at the time, bro, I wanted a piece that repped where I was from.
Yeah.
So I didn't see at the time, and it's a lot of independent brands or like people now that are doing hats that rep the city and all that. But at the time, this 2018, we didn't have no hats. There was, man, you could wear it, you like, what's the M for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got hats all over. And people like different. They like hats because of the style of it. It don't matter the team for real.
Yeah.
But it's like one of them other things. Like I knew LA had a hat. I knew New York had a hat. I knew Atlanta had a hat. And I'm like, damn, I'm not going to put Tennessee on it because Memphis people don't even claim Tennessee. So.
I know that it was like a demand for a Memphis hat when the fucking Bass Pro Shop.
Yep.
The Bass Pro Shop shit started going like a little viral or whatever. It's like niggas want a Memphis hat.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like we want a hat that like when a nigga wearing that he from the city.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And I feel like that was that. So like that hat inspired
Memphis Tigers, get on y'all shit.
Man, from Memphis with, from Memphis with Love, like that was on the side of this hat, and that's the title of my collection with the Grizzlies, and that inspired the whole thing, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's from that hat.
Yeah.
And at that time, like I just was like, bro, that is how I create. I figure out, all right, it's something that I like. How do I make it my own? How do I make it represent where I'm from and where I live?
Yeah.
And then I make that shit to the best of my ability and, see where it go from there.
Do you feel a sense of responsibility, especially now, you know what I'm saying? Like this whole Grizzlies thing is definitely probably going to push you into you know what I'm saying? Not no probably. It is going to push you into a space that you are currently not in. Mm-hmm. Do you feel a responsibility as a creator from the city in some sort of way?
Yeah.
You can kill that too.
Bet. Good looks. But you talking about in what regards?
Just like, do you feel the responsibility to like rip the city in a certain type of way? You know what I'm saying? To maybe keep the door open for other people that's coming behind you. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. Like,
yeah, it's
on currently you got the eyes. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
I think, yeah, for sure. I think that the sense of responsibility for me has always been there because it's not just solely me. It's other people in the city that's definitely putting on for Memphis in a fashion sense.
Me too.
Fashion world.
You know what I'm saying? Not even on no fashion shit, but it's just like, man, every time I turn this camera on, bro, like I want to represent the city in the right way.
Exactly, bro. And I think that we have been missing the pride from that for a long time. Like,
for sure.
It's there in the music, for sure. Like, it's there in the music.
Yeah.
Because that's what we known for. Like, when you think about Memphis, you think about basketball, you think about sports, you think about music, you think about food.
Yep.
We haven't been really recognized on a fashion tip, and I've always felt like the eyes need to be on us for that too, because it is a scene here. We are the influence for a lot of people. Like one of my favorite 3-6 albums and like a moniker that I go by is the Most Known Unknown. Like, and I feel like just constantly being in these spaces, you as a creative, for me, it's about elevating yourself and getting in these rooms and still showing like, bruh, it's Memphis to the core.
Yeah.
Like, y'all can dress it up how you want to. You can, like, all the corporate entities and stuff, like, they starting to buy into the culture of Memphis, because at one point it was looked down upon.
Yeah.
Like, the way we talk, the way we, man, carry ourselves, the way the music that you listen to, there wasn't nobody embracing it. So I think the sense of responsibility for me now is where do we go after this Grizzly shit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't backwards.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't backwards.
For sure.
So it's just, man, when we get in these spaces and I can be in these other rooms and, man, hopefully that does spill over into I can do something with the Tigers or something like that. But it's about getting us, one, as black people, but two, as a city, and getting that light in fashion to be shined on us, showing that we got influence in it.
Yeah.
Like, one of the things I always reference is, like, if anybody has watched Insecure, when Crenshaw did the Crenshaw fashion show, and Issa, like, helped put it on, and she was like, well, they want to cut out X, Y, and Z. And he was like, nah, if we got to cut some shit, I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about my shit. Like, I want to be able to, man, take this shit to the biggest, highest level and keep that shit Memphis as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, because that's, bruh, the city is responsible for everything that I got, that I'm doing, who I am. Like, I took that shit everywhere. Even in college, bruh, like, my nickname on campus was Memphis.
Yeah.
Like, Little Memphis, Young Memphis, whatever they call me. Like, all my teammates, people on campus started calling me that. I've always taken that shit everywhere.
Yeah.
So I think the sense of responsibility just is growing.
For sure.
And it's not growing in a way where it's crippling. It's like it's more like empowering.
Yeah.
Like, I'm putting that shit on like bruh, some fucking football pass, getting ready to go to war with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it.
With that being said, do you feel like Memphis supports its creatives the way it should?
I think we getting there.
Yeah.
I think that there are still a lot of strides that need to be made, and not even on the creative, supporting creatives type of tip. I think it's the opportunities being placed, or the programs and, you know, different things like that. Like what the Grizzlies doing with taking local designers, that's a huge step in the right direction. But we have to have other people doing that too. Like, it's no reason that the Tigers and the Grizzlies play at the same arena and the Memphis Tigers not doing it.
Yeah.
So I think that people just need to keep paying attention and see what's working and then follow suit.
Yeah.
So I think when it gets to a point like that, then yeah. But as far as like music artists being supported, I think a lot of programs and stuff are there. It could get better. I think as far as the art scene, it's a lot of money and opportunity and people pushing for that, but I think it could be more.
Yeah.
So I think we just got to keep pushing for it. You know,
I think a tie is definitely about to change, especially, you know what I'm saying, with all the companies that's finna come here. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. This shit is going to come with a lot of bad, quote unquote.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we going to have to, you know, push through that again.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But on top of that, there is an opportunity for us to capitalize off some demise.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I think, like, bro, if you a creative, if you just a person in the city, I think, man, like, bro, like, stay focused. Like, pay attention.
That's the main thing.
Pay attention to what the fuck about to happen.
Yeah,
You feel
don't
what
get
I'm saying?
thrown off by the little shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot of distractions being strategically placed.
For sure.
To throw you off from what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Man, i.e. the National Guard shit that's here. Like, bruh, I get the panic. I get the, you know, all that shit, but I ain't paid that shit no attention.
At all.
I've been moving the same exact way.
Yeah.
Like, because I ain't been on no bullshit before. So
For
it's
sure.
like, I'm not even worried about that
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's a distraction.
Y'all ain't here for me.
Man, that's
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's a distraction. It's like, and it's not like y'all, it's strategic. I don't know if it's purposeful. It's strategic though. But man, just keep, I think the main thing that we got to do as creatives and as a community of creators is keep creating.
Yeah.
Once we stop creating, the shit is gonna start dwindling. They're not gonna see the need.
They won.
Yeah, they're not gonna see the need to put money into
Yeah.
it or to put the opportunity out there. So if you just keep creating, man, it's gonna take care of itself. Like, for sure.
So our motivations change as we grow. What currently is pushing you?
Man, I say, bruh, the freedom. Like, bro, I don't want to do no, and it's no knock to the people that do, because I know it's not, the creative life is not for everybody.
For sure.
But I want to be a full-time, I want to remain, I am right now, I want to remain a full-time creative. Like, this shit feels good to wake up and figure out, like, how to get to this shit. Or it's like not even figuring out how to do it, it's using the systems that I done already put into play to keep making shit happen. So I think that's just it's a thrill, bro. Like, that shit feels good to wake up and do some shit that I feel matters to me.
Yeah.
But I done been on the side of punching the clock for somebody else, and I don't fuck with that shit. Like, for me personally, I can't do that shit, and I know that I can't. Like, bro, and I look at it like this. We scheduled our interview yesterday. Some shit came up. We had to reschedule. Cool. But when it was today, I'm like, bro, at 6 o'clock, everything else was paused. Like, until, 7 o'clock hit, we knock out the interview, then I can resume what I was finna do. Man, with a job, bro, you could tell me 3 weeks in advance what time I gotta be there. If I don't, it's something in me, bro, that's gonna make me be late because I don't want to be there. Like, I'm trying to squeeze all the time I can at home because I don't want to be at this place. So it's draining. Like, you wake up and you like, damn, bro. Let's say your job, you got to be there at 10 o'clock. Bro, you wake up at 6, go walk your dog, make you some breakfast. By the time you sit down and eat breakfast, it's 8. You got to shower and get ready. It's 8:45. 9 o'clock, bro, you ain't got no time. Like, you ain't gonna have no time. So then it's like you go there, you get there at 10:15. You work the whole day, you come home, and you try to bust your moves or whatever that you gotta make after work. By the time you get home, bro, it's 10. You sit down, have dinner, it's 11. Your day is gone.
It's over with.
It's gone. And that shit, it becomes a cycle. And I was just in that shit, and I was
You're
like,
on a hamster wheel.
Bruh, I was like, I can't do this. Like, this makes me feel crazy. So I was just like, bruh, jump off the porch. You got all the tools you need. You got to use them. So
when I guess it's a bad way to phrase the question, but when it's all said and done, what do you want Zoe to be known for, and what do you want Peso to be remembered for?
I want Zoe to be remembered as a person who, man, treated everybody equally. It's like, bro, I was raised, bro, you treat the CEO the same way you treat the janitor.
For sure.
Like, so that, like, bro, I got a good character. Like,
bro, as simple of a fucking lesson that is, bro, you'll be surprised how many people, like, just won't do it.
And it's natural, bro. Because you are being trained to think that way. Like, even if they say, you don't raise a kid to be racist, and bro, it's your environment. Like, people start to look down on that shit, and it's like, for what, bro? Like, he is just as important in operating this Fortune 500 building as the CEO is. Like, if he don't do his shit, then that prevents other people from doing stuff. So it all matters. So I think just like, bro, me having a good character, being a solid person, being a reliable person. And then as far as Peso, bro, like, man, I just want to take this shit and, bro, I want the story to be told from the beginning of, like, he started here. He took it to the biggest, highest that you can take it, and you can do that shit too. Like, for the kid that's out there, for the adult that's watching that shit, thinking about, like, oh, I want to take up this hobby and then turn my hobby into a passion, turn my passion into a paycheck. Like, bruh, you can do that shit. Like, and it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to see that or hear that and, like, damn, I really can do that shit. But then you hearing it from a person. Like, the first time I heard you could do it too by Pharrell, bro, this nigga, like, you're making this song and you probably made that in a Rolls Royce. It's hard for me to hear you can do it too and I'm working this 9 to 5, but you really can though.
You're watching him make that in a Rolls Royce. You didn't see when the gym was empty.
Exactly, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
And that goes back to what we said at the beginning of the interview, bro. It's reps that people don't see. Like, I treat this Peso, I treat Peso like I treated basketball, bro. Like, I used to be in the gym, and it's not a lot of people that know me from that era of my life of, like, I was really a hooper. Like, I went to school on a scholarship,
Yeah.
hooping, and they don't know me from there. But I really used to be in a gym all day, every day. If I was home in the summer, you know where to find me, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was, if it's niggas hooping at White Station, I'm there. If niggas hooping at East, I'm there. Like if it ain't nobody hit me up about no hoop session, I'm in the gym by myself. Like that's the same way I treat this shit. Like you just gotta, bro, you gotta be all in.
Yeah.
You gotta be all in. And if you're not, it's cool. But just know to get over the hump or to get these opportunities to start formulating for you, you have to be all in.
For sure.
So
one thing people don't know about me, bro, is like just going back to like how sports influence your personal life and shit like that. It's like, man, one of the reasons why it's not hard for me to like put something down because I'm focused on school or I'm focused on my job or I'm overseas working or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? It's like to other people and be like, bro, how you like just cut or drop everything, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. It's like, bro, when you've been an athlete and you're serious about the sport you play, and I didn't even go to college, you know what I'm saying? I was this serious about it as a kid, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, bro, those days of being in the gym and like you said, shit, ain't no internet on my phone, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, the only thing I'm listening to is this fucking ball dribble and the echo in the gym and me shooting this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, being in there for hours and hours and hours, and it's like, nothing is in this room but me and this basketball. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, to circle back, and it's like, bruh, it's not hard for me to fixate on one thing because I've done it before.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's just like, bruh, being able to put that attention to detail into something that you love doing, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bruh, it's not hard for somebody who's done it in another aspect. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, it kind of goes back to like the working out thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, being in the gym and working out and seeing my body transform, it's like, bruh, it taps into... Fuck the gym. Outside of the gym, there's a space in there that the gym helped me tap into.
Exactly.
That I can tap into in other aspects of my life.
Yes, bro.
So
like,
yeah,
it's like primal, bro. Like if niggas in the anime, like, bro, it's like when you see one of these characters, bro, working on trying to get stronger, and they gotta lose so many times to like. You get to the point where you finna break or die, and it wake them up and they transform into the next thing. Like, bro, you gotta be willing to like go to the ends to
the brink of death,
get, bro, to get that shit, bro. Like, and that's how I feel about that's how I felt about basketball, bro. Like, I would die out there for that shit,
for sure.
And like, that mindset has helped me so much. And this is like, bro, I will do that shit because I want to do it. And it's not about the winning or the losing. It's about proving to yourself that you can do it. Yeah. So yeah,
bro, it's so freaky, bro. Like, I never even talked to anybody about this, but it's like, bro, it might be something. And of course, when you 17, 16, you ain't going through no real life shit. Not really. Well, I can only speak for myself. There for sure are some high school kids who was going through some real shit. But for me, it was like, man, I might be going through some shit at home, or, you know what I'm saying, you might be into it with your girlfriend. But it's like, bro, when you step on a court and literally the only thing your mind can think of, fool, is basketball, bro, that's one of the craziest feelings you could ever have, bro. And it's almost like you don't realize that you in it until after the game's over.
That's a fact.
And it's like, damn, like all of these other thoughts and shit are coming into my mind where it's like I literally could not bring myself to think about that while I was in, you know what I'm saying, on the court in the game.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I just came across some old games from college that's on a fucking DVD that I was just watching on my PlayStation, bro. Like, and it's moments where I'm watching myself, and it's games where I'm killing shit. Like, I got my first 30-point game in college on tape. Yeah. And I got another one where it's like, man, niggas just had an off night and I got 7, 8 points. Like, but I can tell in watching them games and everything in between the mindset that I was in. Like, I can see the focus on my face. Like, bruh, I'm scoring a bucket. I'm not celebrating that shit. I'm not doing none of that. I'm focused on what the next thing is. Like, so it's like now, even with what I'm doing with the brand, it's like, yeah, I celebrate a win, but I don't think that that's the end all be all. It's like, man, clap that shit up.
On to the next.
What's next? Yeah. Like, I really got to hit it big for me to be like, damn. get that shit.
It's crazy you say that, bro, because one of the best games I can remember having in AAU and shit, like, it's I think it's hard to explain to somebody what flow state feels like. You know what I'm saying? When it's like, bro, when the fucking basket feels like it's double the size that it is, and it's like, bro, I could throw this bitch as a hook shot, and I feel like it'll go in. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, that it's almost like doing a drug, bro. It's on the same plane as doing a drug, bro. It's like, bro, you're not even in your body.
That's the feeling I get when I see somebody wear the shit, bro. It's a fraction of that, though. Yeah. Because in the game, you in it.
Because you'll never get that.
Yeah.
You'll never get that again, but you can get something close to it or something that reminds you of it.
It feel like that. Like, it's like, damn, bro, like, what the fuck? Yeah. And like you said, you don't realize it until like after the game. Like, you would sit down in the locker room and be like, bruh, before you even look at the stat book, you like, just fucked up.
And you realize, fool, you couldn't hear the crowd. You probably can't remember what your teammate said to you.
It's crazy.
It's insane. It's the craziest shit ever. That's why I like to watch fighting. Mm-hmm. I like watching MMA. I like watching boxing, and I like watching anime because they kind of. Anime is the closest thing you can get to of a visual representation of what flow state is. Yep. Of when you get close to death, of when you get pushed to your limit, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, it's like this out-of-body experience when Rengoku had fucking Akaza's fist in his chest. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like, only thing he was thinking about in that moment was, bro, how can I kill this demon right now? You know what I'm saying? It's like he not thinking about being a fucking sun breather. He not thinking about his dad. He not thinking about what's name is right here on his shoulder. Yep. The only thing he was focused on was like, bro, I gotta kill what's in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Of course, for people who don't watch anime, it's a very extreme way to explain it. But if you've seen Demon Slayer, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Where it's like, bro, he just tapped into a whole nother level. Where it's like, even Akaza was like, bro, how are you doing this?
I don't even recognize this power. Yeah. Like, this is, don't nobody know what this is. Yeah. Except the person that's doing it. And they don't even know in the moment. I'm going to put it, this is what's crazy. And I hope, because we hit on it earlier, but I hope you start DJing for real. Yeah. Like, to do a set. Yeah. Flow state, bro. When I be spinning. Yeah. I don't pay attention to the crowd. I hear the reactions. Like, damn, that shit was, I hear it. Yeah. But it's like, bro, you're not listening to it. So in it where you like, bro, you finding the next song. You in the song that you in right now. And I don't spin with headphones. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't use headphones at all. I got my shit queued. You know what I'm saying? I know my library. Yeah. No knock to anybody who does use headphones. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not for me. Yeah. That's just not how I learned to spin. But it's like you so in it, bro, where I might be in some shit where like I don't even know. I don't practice. I don't know what song is coming next. I don't have my sets rehearsed. I don't have a set list. I'm pulling from the whole library. Yeah. And it's like I'm just going. Like I'm not, it's not based on the crowd. It's like y'all knew I was spinning. Y'all, it's on the flyer. Yeah. So you coming to hear me. Like, so I'm not worried about.
I'm not here impressing you. I'm you watching my show.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing this to like. That's why. And this, man, it might be people out there that don't like me for it. But like any set that I have, bro, I don't take requests. I'm not doing that shit. Yeah. Don't ask me. I'm gonna tell you when you get up there. I might say, hey, I got you, but I'm not doing it. Like now, if you ask to hear this song and it just so happened. Or this artist, not even this song, this artist, and it just so happened to be in my set list, I'm glad we on the same wavelength. But it's really like, bro, I'm just up there doing that shit. Yeah. Like, and that was from the first thing I ever did was a festival. Like, it was the after party for a festival. And it was so many people there. And I was just like, I'm not finna worry about fucking up. If I fuck up, cool. Yeah. If I don't, even better. But I'm gonna just go. And since then, bro, it's just, whenever I DJ, that's how I relate it. It's a flow state. Mm-hmm. Like, you just in it, bro. And then after my set, it's every time I have done a set, and it's a lot of people, or it don't even have to be a lot of people, but every time I do a set, when I play that last song and I fade it out, I be like, yeah. what the fuck did I just do? Like, yeah. And then you listen back to it, it's like, damn, I did that. What the fuck? Like, you don't even realize that you're doing it in the time. So, yeah, that's the closest thing I can. That's why I really do hope that you pick that shit up and do a set, bro. Like, do that shit publicly. Like, because it's, man, people love music and you love music. And it's like, if y'all can connect and that's the world that y'all connect in, that shit beautiful.
Because I already get off to sending a song to somebody or introducing somebody to an artist that they never heard of. That does give me a dopamine hit of like, damn, you got good music and taste. Like this one. 2 of my favorite compliments is you smell good and I like your music playlist.
Yep. Bro, I encourage anybody, whether it's, man, and I know it's trendy right now or whatever people want to label it. Yeah. But, man, DJ ain't been around for shit ever, bro. Like, that shit been around forever. Yeah. That shit it's been a thing. It's like, it's just becoming more widely accessible or people are just seeing it now like, damn, I can do that. And I like that. Like, bro, do that shit. Like, I think the same thing about screen printing. I would love if that shit became more widespread again. But it's like, as of right now, I don't know a lot of people in Memphis that screen print or that have screen printing studios. And I would, if it's people out there and it's, you know, you got a studio or a setup, I would love to connect and do that shit. But it's like, I feel like things become lost art when people don't pick it up and it gets widespread. So I love the fact that DJing is widespread right now. And it should stay that way.
For sure. The last question I got for you is, for anybody who's watching this that's, you know, thinking about starting something or, you know what I'm saying, jumping off into a new endeavor or whatever it is, what's one thing you would tell your younger self before launching Peso?
One is make sure that you want to do it. Don't do it because your friend said it was cool or, man, you think this gonna get you some play with women or whoever. Like, don't do it for other people.
For sure.
Do that shit because you want to do it. Second is, you right. Whether you believe in yourself or you don't, you right. Like, you correct. Yeah. You gonna either believe in yourself to go up or go down. So wherever you believe in, you right. The third thing is, bro, stay true to you. Do not hop in something, even if it's trendy, and you decide, like, I was just talking about DJing. Don't hop in it and then be like, okay, what this DJ playing? Now, it's different discovering music, and then you figure out how you blend it and all that stuff. But because, you know, it's only so many things out there. Discover things, but don't take it from other people. Yeah. Get inspired by other people. You know,
because people can quickly weed out the difference.
Exactly. Do your research. Yeah. But don't copy the next person. And, bro, the last thing is, like, have fun with that shit. Like, if you ain't having fun, bro, it's a job. It becomes a job. Like, have fun with it. And make your passion your paycheck. Like, if that's your passion or something that you want to do, make it make sense and make it make money for you. You know what I'm saying? So, for sure. Yeah.
For sure. Bro, I appreciate you coming on the show, bro. This was dope, bro. I feel like, bro, we're going to do this again for sure sometimes, bro. So I appreciate you, bro.
Man, no doubt, bro. Appreciate you having me.
For sure.
Bet you can't dribble like me. No. Bet you can't dribble like this.